So, my favorite term in this is feel all the radness and motivation you have in you. But start at the top, which was the bottom of the deck, which was mystic. Take on the day with real transformation. Be enigmatic. Why can't I say that word? Enigmatic. Enigmatic. Thank you. Wow. Use your sight well. Feel all the I'm having trouble speaking. All curses, hexes, and spells are broken and return to center and multiplication. Take on the day with real transformation. Be enigmatic. Am I saying that correctly? Use your sight well. Feel all the magic and mindfulness you have in you. To expand, the mystic archetype is the symbol of transformation, ambiguity, sight, magic, and mindfulness. The mystic is a brilliant combination of transcendence and vision. I guess that's what I got for making fun of somebody using her brain too much and getting an aneurysm from a swollen blood vessel. Anyways, you have to pardon me sometimes. I've been through a lot in life, and this isn't really me. And it's amazing the amount of grace that I actually do have, considering if you actually knew my story. And it's going to be more apparent, especially when all this effery is dealt with. Anyways, moving on. I'm going to pull some Lenormands on these. Revolutionary. Take on the day with real change. Be a challenger. Use your rebellion well. Feel all the radness and motivation you have in you. And I feel like this is a twin flame sort of divine counterpart thing. And the bottom one is kind of their union. It's their union. So we've got the revolutionary and the explorer. And these are the ones that came out for real, so I didn't pick them. Revolutionary. Ooh, the queen archetype is the symbol of change, challenge, rebellion, radness, and motivation. The queen is a brilliant combination of unconventional thinking and letting go. So that's actually perfect for my mirror and my counterpart, and why real true divine counterpart connections are so important, because contrary to the false and the fake and the karmic lesson, they actually do produce real change in the other. It's basically that scripture of iron sharpening iron, and you need that or you will stay dull. So, explore. Take on the day with a real discovery. Be a pioneer. And so, yeah, is that happening? Has she actually motivated him to let go of an old way and motivated him to change? And it's a bit of an unconventional thing. But anyway, that's the message concerning the divine feminine and concerning the divine masculine, the explorer. Take on the day with real discovery. Be a pioneer. Use your ambition well. Feel all the grit and fortitude you have in you. So I feel like the message here is that not only is divine masculine going to be better motivated and have his ambition truly shine and come through, the same goes for the divine feminine as they sharpen each other's irons. So let's read more. I wish I had like a good setup. I'm not set up for anything. It's like all of the, just like running for my life sort of life that I've had has really left me displaced. And it's been some time since I've actually had, well, it was about 2011, 2012 when I actually had a real appropriate studio in a real nice, appropriate house. It was a Queen Anne Victorian with 13-foot leaded glass windows, original stained glass, and my studio was absolutely beautiful. It let in a lot of sunlight. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it came up. And so, the explorer archetype is a symbol of discovery, pioneering, ambition, grit, and fortitude. The explorer is a brilliant combination of energy and adventure. And unfortunately, I feel like energy has been sucked and swiped, and it is going to, however, I will say this in prophecy, spirit of prophecy is going to be restored, and they are both going to be revived and realived. And especially this one that I've got a big place in my heart for. These archetype cards I really like because they have the moon and the stars in them, so I find them to be very, very relevant. Also, I'm a little bit inspired because, getting back into using Illustrator, and every time you drop something for a decade, you have to relearn it, unfortunately. But, the opportunities, right? Right. Especially since I've got ideas for these decks. And so, anyways, their connection, it's a dreamer, so it's a astral 5D dreamt up connection, but is alchemizing and manifesting, and they are both to be teachers. I believe that they're both teachers, and their important mission is to teach the upcoming generations about how to live and how to think for themselves and not be sucked into kind of some of the crazy stuff that is being thrown out towards kids these days, and basically save a bunch of kiddos from a bunch of BS. So, dreamer. Take on the day with clear vision. Ooh, there's clarity in the situation. Be a storyteller. Boy, it is a story, isn't it? Use your experience well. They're both experienced, and that is why this divine counterpart connection is legit, and the true one is meant to be. It's not like unbalanced in the way of age. They like meet on a maturity and experience sort of a level, so as to have purpose behind their relationship and connection. Feel all the belief and problem solving you have in you. Okay, so that's interesting. There's been a lot of faith and belief behind holding on to this. There's been a lot of problems involved, and a lot of people that brought problems in the way, blocked things. What in the world was that? But it's being solved. The problems are being solved. The barriers are being broken down. There are solutions to it. Okay. I could get into the animals on this too, but I'm not. I'm going to continue forward so I can pull a few Lenormands on it. The Alchemist. Take on the day with real possibility. Be a believer. Use your crazy ideas well. Feel all the motivation and innovation you have in you. So, I believe both counterparts are very innovative, and there has been so much untapped potential and possibilities within their connection, and their connection being stopped. And again, it just shows with the word and the term believer that it has been a higher dimensional connection that is, basically based on faith in what is unseen. And it's crazy for sure. It's a crazy idea. It's crazy, but it's going to make sense when it all comes together. It's really, really going to make sense. And a lot of people, and I feel like it's going to inspire a lot of other people. And again, I believe that the counterparts are going to motivate one another and bring forth a lot of innovation and inventions that are going to be very, very important going forward in this world. It's balanced stuff that is about to come forward. You know what I mean? That is, secure, safe, balanced, not necessarily like a new thing that hasn't been proven that really could leave us in a screwed spot. You know what I mean? Just by like getting rid of what we know is true. And anyways, I'm not going to get into what I'm talking about there because it's a big thing. Teacher. Take on the day with real charisma. Be a listener. Use your confidence well. Feel all the willingness and excellence you have in you. So I feel like this is a good last card because basically with the stage of communication being like the final barrier to be broken down, it is going to require heartfelt communication and listening to one another. But I feel like this connection is one that actually supports each other in a way of balance, in a way of one another meeting each other's needs, and in a way of really feeling like you're valued as a counterpart, you're listened to, that somebody is in the relationship for you as you are in it for them. And again, like it's just going to boost confidence on both sides and all around. And the confidence is going to be able to be used well. So it's not going to be false confidence. It's not going to be ego. it's going to be healthy confidence. And I think that's like a huge important factor when it comes to just like health overall, like just like the health of our next generations. I feel like a big part of the problem is that they don't, it lacks self-confidence. They lack self-confidence. We lack self-confidence, and I feel like that causes people to follow the trends a little bit more, not know themselves so much. And I feel like it's really created a whole like economical mess, and just like a crapshoot of a of a just overall like ideals and stuff that we're finding ourselves in. Feel all the willingness and excellence you have in you. So I feel like both sides are willing to explore and be committed to this thing for the sake of excellence, and that is going to be a very, very excellent thing. Just like I said, bring forth just a spirit of excellence into the future, and that is the whole point of it. I'm going to try to set this up so that I can pull some Lenormands. I don't know, and it's probably all like squeaky and screechy because of this annoying color I have on this device. But let's see what I can do here. If I can get it set up. Floppy couch. Floppy. No more floppy. Let me shut up. All right. Cut to woman. And stork, new beginning. I feel like that was just on the bottom from the last time I wrote these. This is just like the worst recording. I have the worst videos ever. I cannot wait to have like a normal, like lasting setup, as in like my own home, what has been taken from me being returned, so that I can continue with what I was meant to do in this lifetime. That coupled with some like medical care, oh my goodness, possibilities are unlimited. That one is sticking out. So it's a star, a revolutionary star there. Cool. This one is kind of sticking out too. Clouds. So what was clouded is being made clear. It's going to be less. Oh, and the birds. I love birds. I gotta look up birds more on this. Did you poo? Yeah. Good job.
In his pants, not good job.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I smell it. Ooh, that's some stinky stuff. Alrighty. Birds. We knew you had to go in the potty, buddy. You need to get him poop book. Birds is excitement, chatter, and anxiety. So possibly divine masculine a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous about stepping forward. I feel like the birds are super significant. They really are. And where do you go, birds? Birds, the words. Nervousness and excitement can drain energy levels, silence the chatter of thoughts, and find quiet places to let go, relax, and reduce anxiety. And I feel like actually some anxiety has been reduced with divine masculine stepping forward into his destiny. And energy levels are going to be restored once this thing is put in place. But what was something that I saw that brought on a message? Silence the chatter of thoughts and find quiet places to let go. So it's gonna all be okay. It's time to let go, and things are going to be okay, and they are going to tremendously improve for both parts of both counterparts. Their connection is going to allow them to let go of a whole lifetime of hurtful things, abuse, oversights, the old doormat syndrome, you know, I feel like each is going to support each other in the way of being their true and authentic selves, not serving other people's purposes, but support one another in their life missions. And birds are kind of like, for the most part, most varieties of birds do represent your forever person, your one that you stay with. Most birds actually choose a partner, and it's a lifetime partner, and they stay with that partner. So perhaps that's what this card means coming out in this read, is that when it comes to twin flames, nobody else works. When it comes to true divine counterparts, it is a forever thing, and your search is over, and all those other like little things that cause in the way and cause a lot of trouble in life because you were trying to fill a void will fall by the wayside, and it's going to mean a lot of things. I can explain that, but I don't need to because, you know, it's no. So let's pull a few more on this connection. Oh, that one flipped out like crazy. Oh, the mice. And now I don't know what way that flipped in because it kind of did this like twirl thing. So I'm going to do a past, present, and future sort of thing with those three, with the three cards. So at first it was just a dream and just thoughts. Okay. And now, so there was worry, there was weakness, there was insecurity. And I'm putting this in the past position. Worry breaks down the spirit, and moments of weakness ease hope. So in the past, the spirit has been broken down with both the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and it has created some like a lack of health, not ideal health, and also brought weakness to each person, like, because when you do have a twin flame and you do have a true counterpart, you're not as strong as you could be, would be, should be with them, and you're weak on your own because you are meant to and destined to be strong together. During the darkest times, so they both went through their dark nights of the soul, and there have definitely been some dark times, some serious dark times in both of their pasts, and that is another reason why their connection is so strong and important, because it is because they understand each other. They really, really do. It says, do not let fear win. So in the past, perhaps it has a little bit. Even the smallest creatures have hidden strength. So they're like not gonna stay too many, but I do like that one flew up on the top. The rider die, and the moon. Cat looking at the moon. Rider. So we are going to put that in the present and what is going on right now position. I have faith that this last card is going to be an amazing one. But Rider is about... Gosh, why is this not in alphabetical order? I wish it were. I kind of know these. They're very simple, but I'm going to learn them more. Rider is, energy, arrival, and action. Anticipate a rapid burst of activity fueled by newfound energy. Delays are over. Prepare for the arrival of something new. Take swift action to benefit. So is it coming in? It's coming in. The ships are coming in. But this moment we've been waiting for a very long time is finally happening. I feel like I want to shuffle because I just saw 3, which were good. It was Bear, Ship, and Ring. But I feel like for this last card, they need a shuffle. Twist a shuffle. Some twists and some shuffles. Whoa. All right. Make it a good one. Make it a good one to end it out. Sorry about like any scratchy, screechy, plasticky covering. Whoa, way too many. But that's a good one to have in the reverse, the scythe in the reverse. House. Okay. So paths in the upside down is good, and scythe in the reverse is really, really good. Yeah, I'm just going with these because they all wanted to fly out. So I guess it's more than just one card. It's good. It's good. This is good. So my one card is turned into 5 for the very last one. And the paths is in the upside down. Blocked paths are being removed, and scythe, like, paths were blocked in the past, and that just won't do. I don't care what anyone wants to think. So scythe in the reverse is danger, warning, and reckoning. So in the reverse, that would be removal of danger, and don't have to be afraid. There have been warnings out there. It's so weird because the stories have gone both ways. So although there's been a warning concerning it, possibly it's not. It says danger lies ahead, so I guess possibly not with it in the reverse. Warning that it's time to sever harmful ties. So I feel like that's kind of going on, and it's best to move forward and learn from mistakes. So yeah, I hope so. But I want to focus on these 3 as they're in the upright, and it is garden, clover, and house. I like it that house is the very, very last one of this read, and I know clover stands for good luck. I know it does, and it's also a plant. So garden, clover, and house all together, that's just beautiful. It's very beautiful, and butterflies are there. It's so interesting, though, that these are like Venus flytrap, sort of, like, I'm pretty sure that's what that is, with a garden. Garden. Community, culture, and teamwork. Okay, so collaboration, business collaboration, which you know is like what brings the connection into place, is where it starts, is with business collaboration and a business offer. Public spaces indicate a connection with the community and culture at large. A need for teamwork may arise in the near future. Pay attention to those seeking assistance. So I feel like that's what this connection is going to be based on, is somebody reaching out with an opportunity to help in a tough situation, and they're going to receive a whole lot of reward for the rest of their life for that, for being obedient. It's going to break curses, and it's going to right some wrongs. That's the way you right wrongs. Not with more wrongs, by actually like fixing stuff and doing the right thing. And that's what is so lacking, and that's what people need to understand. And you know, I've been waiting for that here with my family, and it's sort of happening a little bit, I think. But yeah, there's definitely been some damage done that needs to be corrected, and I feel like if the natural families can't like step in to fix what really, really needs to be fixed for each other to thrive, then perhaps that's maybe the reason why it hasn't happened, is so that the divine counterpart the divine masculine can step up and be the man and, you know, rescue his damsel in distress. And it can be like that fairy tale ending where the prince in shining armor comes in and kisses Sleeping Beauty, and she wakes up, and they dance. They dance in a hyper shift dress. Okay, not clouds, clover. No, clover means good luck, but let's see what else it has to say. Clover. Girl, that tickles me. All right, dude, where are you, Clover? Oh my gosh, just trying to find these. They could have like really just put all of these on like one page folded, which would have been better than flipping it. I guess I could do that myself and put them in alphabetical order. Okay, it's in here. I know it's in here somewhere. Clover. Oh, Clover is number 2. Yep, like I said, good luck. Clover is good luck, joy, and prosperity. Woo woo. The shamrock is a sign of good luck. It's time to relax and find the joy in life's pleasures. Discover the prosperity that lies in store for those who treasure each day. So, yeah, one of my favorite, like, you know, I guess, like, I was into Cocteau Twins like back when, like I was really into them in the like early 2000s. But Treasure Hiding is actually one of my favorite songs by Cocteau Twins, and I feel like it was when I sang and wrote it, when I was kind of like connecting with him. And so I don't know, maybe one worth like listening to Treasure Hiding by Cocteau Twins. But that's basically exactly like what the divine counterpart connection does, is it brings the treasure out in one another, like the things that are hiding and the things that have been left dormant, which basically, garden analogy, seeds left dormant in the ground get the water they need. If you want your garden to grow, you have to water it. The same thing with your counterpart. If you want them to grow and flourish, you have to meet their needs. And it's not about them meeting your needs. It's about you meeting their needs, and then it works both ways. And that's a healthy connection. And so dormant seeds coming back to life. And there we go with the star. But let me read this again because it's beautiful. It's prosperous. It's a prosperous connection. And it brings true joy and true pleasure into life, the kind of lasting pleasure and joy, and discovering for a lifetime. Somebody that's like enough to keep you captivated and interested for the rest of your life as your forever person. Someone that never gets old. And yeah, it's lying in store. It's waiting. Your treasure is waiting. You just have to dive down and find it. And I'm pretty excited. And it says, prosperity lies in store for those who treasure each day. So it's a message that each day will be a treasure. With the drama and the BS gone, it frees you up to find treasure and productivity and peace and happiness and nourishment for your future, for your soul, for the rest of this natural life. And also, I feel like with twin flames that have shared many pastime lives, they are forever lovers. They are eternal lovers. And so I'm pretty excited that mine is overcoming all of the false ones that try to pretend to be that. And when you look into your twin flame's eyes, like for the first time, it's unnatural. Like, I mean, that incident's literally stayed with me for over years and changed me dramatically. And I haven't been in a relationship since, personally. Yeah, because when I looked in his eyes, I saw it. I saw our purpose and our past lifetime, and I saw his heart and his soul. And I did know that, like, the enemy was going to try to bring in obstacles and hurdles, and that certainly did happen. But we both are going to learn from it, and it's only going to cause our, like, actual 3D physical connection to be all the stronger. So, house is the last card. Tradition, stability, and safety. A safe place for your soul to rest. Tradition creates a sense of security and brings comfort during difficult times. And those are coming up. And so that's why these divine counterparts are being put together. And it's really important for that to happen right now. And homes are protected with stability, but their safety makes it hard to let go and try new things. So, yeah, that's just an interesting last statement. Well, maybe it relates to other things that have been tried in other houses that were built on the sandy land and not built on a rocky, strong foundation. In the town I live in, a lot of the foundations are granite, and they've been standing for a long time. So possibly like that phase of going through and trying new things and trying this and that and things that didn't last is over. The storms came and they wiped out those houses because they were not meant to last. But in this case, with this in the upright, ending this, it's the security and the stable foundation that causes a house to stand and endure the test of time. And I believe that is what this is all about, this divine connection. And so I'm wrapping it up with that. Thank you for listening if you have, and you're still here.